Hello, welcome to our product video where we show how the FactoryAR system can bring augmented reality technology to your industrial facility. Augmented reality is now possible in the factory. Using mobile, handheld, and wearable devices, users can see real-time information from SCADA systems merely by looking at them. We demonstrate connecting using two popular industrial protocols, Modbus TCP and OPC, to several PLCs from different manufacturers, Allen Bradley, Schneider Electric Quantum, and SCADA controllers. Stickers, containing multiple patterns, are mounted on devices or objects of interest and associated with each desired function or controller. For example, here we turn on and off these lights on the far station. And here we read and write some digital and analog signals on this trainer module. Smaller graphical widgets follow their marker. Tapping on one causes a full-screen larger widget to appear with more functionality and access to datasheets and external web pages. The associations between the markers and the graphical widgets which appear and the backend service they are connected to are all configured in the switchboard components of the FactoryAR web interface. We demonstrate FactoryAR interfacing to 3 Modbus TCP devices and some proof of concept demonstrations. First, we start with a domotics, that is home or office application, where we turn on and off the lights with a tablet or phone. A marker is placed next to the light switch for psychological association. A widget appears, and with this the user can turn on and off the room lighting. Here we demonstrate FactoryAR interfacing to a standard PLC. In this example, we connect to DoMore Direct Logic 205 PLC through the standard Modbus TCP interface. Here we demonstrate a simple association where one marker brings up a generic widget for the 8-bit inputs and a second marker for the 8-bit relay coil outputs. This demonstrated using generic widgets to quickly provide an interface. Here is a view of the switchboard configuration webpage where we see a generic 8-bit input widget connected to one marker and a generic 8-bit output widget connected to the second. Here is a more visually attractive widget associated to a single marker, custom-made for this PLC using standard web design tools. A smaller widget first appears, showing the 8 inputs in blue and the 8 output relays in red, and when the user clicks on this widget, it will bring up the full screen graphics. Here we can control the relay outputs, read the switch inputs, exit to the Direct Logic web page, and we can bring up documentation PDFs for each module. Here we show the FactoryAR system interfacing to 2 devices in these cabinets using Modbus TCP. Firstly, we connect to a Schneider Electric PM850 power meter. To demonstrate rapid deployment, we can use generic 16-bit holding register widgets and place one for each of the 3 voltage phases we are interested in. With the unit's IP address and internal addresses from the device documentation, we are able to instantly associate the voltages to the 3 markers. Then we wish to make a more elegant widget specialized for this unit, showing 3 voltages and currents, with a link to the web page and a PDF document. A graphic artist could rapidly create these specialized widgets, or even an engineer using Notepad and Microsoft Paint, as in this example. Now, we connect to a variable speed drive driving 2 fans in the base of this cabinet. The same marker pattern is mounted in 2 places, near the fans that can be seen at all times, and a second copy near the drive unit itself for use if the cabinet door is open. For this example, we simply use one of FactoryAR's generic widgets needing only to configure the IP address and offset address in the switchboard. Now, with a tablet or iPhone, a user can easily change the register value to change the motor speed. And now we show some proof of concept systems, not connected to real equipment, but highlighting some possibilities. In general, FactoryAR can be used to provide data from any device or object for which we have relevant information in a computer. One application is to answer the question, what is in this box? Some tests of the system in a paint factory show how unused surfaces could be used to access information from a distance. Finally, we show a facility-wide example of a fictitious chocolate factory of how the FactoryAR system can be used. The panels on the table represent the machines in your facility. They are connected to a central SCADA server, but most of this data can only be accessed from the control room, represented by the laptop here on the right. By adding the FactoryAR server to the server rack, printing out and attaching marker patterns to the machines, and connecting the server to the facility-wide Wi-Fi system, mobile devices running our client software can access control room information, and if desired, issue control actions for mobile devices. Overall, FactoryAR can be used with a whole host of mobile devices, including iPhones, iPads, Android phones, Android tablets, and wearable devices such as the Google Glass. Thank you for listening.